We are on number 6. We are going to find the solution to this system of equation. So here to find us the system, here we can just add the two equations. The reason why we can add the two equations is watch. This is a negative 3x and this is a 3x. If we add them, it's going to go away because this becomes 0x. This becomes 17y. And this becomes 17 plus 17 is 34. All right. No one really writes the 0x here. Notice that the x is now gone. This is good because through the process of elimination, we got rid of the one of the variables. And the 17 is in front of the y, so we're going to divide by 17. Now we get y is equal to 2. We're not done. We now need the x value. So what we can do is solve it using substitution where we can plug it in. Where we see the y, we take it out and we substitute in the value of 2. Notice now this process becomes 3x plus 14 is equal to 17. We subtract 14 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with a 3x is equal to 3. Divide by 3 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with an x is equal to 1. Here the solution is 1, 2. Now we're going to look at b. Okay, this is the same process, but if we automatically add, nothing cancels because none of the numbers are opposites. Negative 2 and negative 9 won't cancel. Negative 5 and plus 15 won't cancel. What we can do though is we can adjust the first equation by multiplying it by 3. The reason why we multiply it by 3 is watch what happens to that negative 5. So I'm going to multiply everything to the first equation by 3. Becomes negative 6x negative 15y is equal to negative 45. That is the first equation. Then here is the second equation. Okay, I'm just going to bring it over. Notice now I can just add the two equations together. When I add these two equations together, the middle one will disappear. The y's would disappear because negative 15y plus 15y becomes 0y. Then negative 6x and negative 9x becomes negative 15x. And the negative 45 and the negative 30 becomes negative 75. I can now divide by negative 15 to both sides. And in this process, this cancels, leaving you with an x is equal to what negative 75 divided by 15 is, and that gets you a negative 5. While this is x, I also need a y. To get my y, I have to sub in back my x. So I'm going to use the second equation, and I'm going to take out the x and make that substitution of negative 5. I can now simplify. Negative 5 times 5 is a positive 45. Bring everything else down because nothing else has changed. I have the 45, so I'm going to subtract 45 to both sides. Now we get 15y is equal to negative 75. I can now divide by 15 to both sides to get the y alone. And now I get negative 75 divided by 15. That gets me the value of negative 5. All right, so I have this, so my solution here would be the value of x comma y, so it's negative 5 over negative 5 comma negative 5 would be the solution.